there's no point in beating yourself down up here because you're perfect the way you are. That's how you were made. Yeah. Like, there's nothing to change.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Clear Mind podcast. I'm Kimberly, and today I'm joined by my friend Sydney, and we talk about the negative and positive impacts that social media can have on our mental health. So, my good friend Sydney.
Yes.
How you doing today?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah? Happy Friday.
Yeah. Oh, look, we're touching these.
Oh. So I just have a few questions here for you today.
Okay.
On my phone, of course.
Where else?
Alright, so today we're talking about, social media. And I think everyone can say that they know that social media is something else these days.
It's quite the environment, actually.
It is quite a special place.
Oh, yes.
But we're gonna focus mostly, oh, sorry, don't mind me fixing my necklaces. We're gonna focus, I don't know, like, how it could possibly affect one's mental health, Yeah, because I'm sure we've all been there. Yeah.
For sure.
For sure. Okay, so starting off, what are just some, opinions you have about social media these days?
I think it can be a very good place, but also people can weaponize it, which is not good.
Oh, for sure. It's great entertainment, catch me on TikTok all day, every day.
The entertainment is my favorite part.
Yeah.
But also people will, it's a big hate platform.
Oh, yeah.
Which is hurtful for a lot of people and a lot of different demographics.
Yeah.
So.
It's insane. Okay, so, first big question for you.
Okay.
What kind of negative impacts has social media had on you personally?
I feel like there's a lot, especially in, modeling and stuff like that, and Instagram, influencers or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a big body image issue where everyone's supposed to be depicted as this, perfect, super, skinny, big boobs, big butt kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not realistic at all, and that is very hurtful to a lot of people when they look in the mirror and they don't look like that. Oh yeah. Which I have been there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people, I think 99.999% of the world probably.
Yes. Yeah. It's just really not helpful, especially now that social media is happening for younger kids. 8 and 9-year-old girls are on TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that.
I was just about to say that so Ava is banned.
Good.
Yeah, so she's not allowed to have anything, but I'm just thinking about she talks about her friends having TikTok, and it kind of just makes me think if people our age, older wait, if people our age or older are experiencing these type of issues, imagine what it's like to be 9-10 years old, and you're already thinking about why doesn't my body look like that, that just
also
in their young minds, so underdeveloped, and
that's such an awkward time because usually, especially in girls, puberty starts around that age anyways, so you're already changing from what you've known your whole life, so seeing what the adult you're supposed to grow into looks like, and you're not fitting that at the time, growing into that, it's not making them feel great
the
about
unrealistic
themselves.
expectations that are being set, and it's just so bad for their little brains. Their little brains that don't know a lot. So kind of going more into mental health and and how it's possible effects. We've already covered, body image is, big because, expectations aren't reality. And it, I feel that, it's giving, false hope to those. And they're, I don't know. I think it's so bad.
I think it kind of forces people into a state of depression, whether it's, like, actually depression or not, because, like, whether it's body image or not, you're also seeing people live these, like, perfect lives, because that's all they show. Yeah. That's all anybody shows is, like, the good part of their lives, when, like, it's also bad for even, like, adults in, like, relationships. They show good part of the relationships, not, like, when you're arguing, so people might think it's not normal at all. It's just, it's damaging to in a lot of different ways.
So, yeah, especially, like, because social media is just, like, people just see and hear about what you want them to, what they want to show, and it's always, like, the best days, never the worst days. Like, there's rarely, like, I, like, give so much credit and so much respect to those influencers that actually, like, show their, like, realistic, like, day in the life, like, realistic get ready with me, like, what their house looks like, because people probably, like, deep clean their house before they film a TikTok or something.
It's like, before company comes over, you clean your house, or, like, if people have cleaning ladies, they'll clean up before, like, the cleaning ladies come over. You want to, like, set the best impression that you can for others. It's just kind of, like, a natural thing, but it's taken to, like, a much bigger extent on social media.
Yeah, for sure. So, kind of, like, leaving the negative side, I guess. Has there ever been a part of social media that has, like, kind of made you, like, comfortable and, like, not make you want to, like, die? Like, I don't know, like, made you, like, happy?
Yeah. There's a part of social media that makes you like these people and you, like, follow their lives, and it's happy to, like, see them accomplish things and whatever, but also, like, in your own life, if you see someone going through the same thing, like you said, when people do show the parts where they're struggling, or if they're going through similar things, it's nice to, like, confide in somebody, because not a lot of people have that in their real personal lives, which I think is a good thing, because also it can be a form of, like, therapy, sort of, if you could talk in, like, even TikTok comments or something like that with people who are going through similar things.
Yeah, I definitely feel like there's, like, been more than there was, like, 5 years ago. There's definitely been more of, like, a rise in, like, those influencers that just, like, show more of them real selves, like, creating, like, just positive body image no matter what you look like, showing their, like, what their house really looks like on the bad day, you know, just all that. And I feel like it can be really helpful to people who, you know, are struggling and, like, can't, like, they try to live up to the expectations of that perfect life that are normally shown on social media. But then, like you said, it's, like, therapy. It can be, like, relieving. They can find comfort in those influencers.
I think specifically during the pandemic, when everyone was quarantined, it was a really nice way for people to make connections, even, like, across the world, because the whole world was going through the same thing at the same time. So everybody had something in common at the time, and you could just talk about what you were going through all the time. But also, a lot of people lost their jobs during that time, and social media became a big income thing for a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have any, like, who are your favorite influencers that you like confide in?
Like, what do you mean specifically?
I don't know, like, what TikTokers do you like that make you feel, like, comfortable?
I really like Lexi Hidalgo. She's great.
Yeah.
You know her, right? You don't know her?
I might. Maybe if you show me a picture.
You definitely would know her.
Oh, okay.
Do you know Spencer Barbosa?
Yes, Spencer.
Oh my god, I love her.
She's, like, actually my number one.
She's the sweetest person I've seen.
Is she on TikTok?
Yes.
What's her name?
Lexi. H-I-D.
Wait, is it I or I-E?
H-I-D.
No, the Lexi.
Oh, L-E-X-I.
Lexi Hidalgo?
Yeah. You definitely seen her before. She, like, recently got engaged.
Oh my god, yeah, she's been around, like, a long time. Ooh, you know who I think has, like, really changed kind of more, like, body images for girls recently? Ilana Mayer.
Who's that?
The rugby Olympian.
Oh, yes.
So, I feel like she definitely, like, what was she on? She was on, like, the cover of something, wearing a bikini.
Yes, I remember that.
And you wouldn't, I feel like you wouldn't, like, years ago, you wouldn't find someone, like, because she's more muscular built, And I feel like she's just, like, really making, like, girls who are, like, kind of more on, like, the, what do I want to say, like
lean?
Yeah.
Yes.
And she's, like, she has muscle. And, you know, normally people would think of her as, like, big, like, oh, lose weight. Like, probably, like...
She has, I forget what it is, but I'm pretty sure she has merch that says something about, like, having beauty and brains, but also being, like, strong.
Yeah.
Or something like that, and how you can be, like, feminine and muscular
like, I love that
all at the same time.
I love that she's, like, promoting that, like, you don't have to be, like, slim to look beautiful. Like, her being strong and muscular like that actually helps her for what she wants to do in life. So it's not, like, just about being skinny that'll make you happy. It's about being healthy, and she needs that muscle to play the sport that, you know, what she got famous from this past Olympics.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that for her. I love Alana Mayer.
Yes, I love her too. She's also, she uses her platform to, like, can't think of the word, but, like, to get rid of, like, toxic masculinity or something like that, when all the people are, like, you're bigger than me or something like that, and it's just, like, she's just, like, well, like, I'm an Olympian, like,
like, maybe you should work out more then.
This body got me to the Olympics,
Yeah, exactly.
I've also seen a lot of, after people are, like, having kids and whatever, they take more of a positive spin on, like, the postpartum body or whatever. I obviously can't relate, and I know you can't either. No. But I think it's nice how most of these women that are showing their postpartum bodies are, like, very grateful that their body looks that way because it gave them their child. And I think it's helpful to other mothers out there. And I'm sure it'll probably be helpful to me in the future to, like, see that from when I was a teenager to then. It's gonna blossom even more.
I feel like there's just, like, even just, like, all these different types of people, like, people like Alana Mayer, Spencer Barbosa, the postpartum moms. They're, like, there's different people for different, like, kind of, like, spectrums of this, like, kind of body image thing.
Also, as silly as it sounds, Trisha Paytas has always been open about her body.
I never watched Trisha Paytas until, what was it? I don't know, like, kind of recently, I've only started, like, following her, especially when
she's hilarious.
Yeah, like a year ago when I started listening to, the Canceled podcast. So then that also got me into her podcast. So that's, like, when I really started following her. So I really couldn't tell you what kind of videos she had before, but...
No, I don't know her kind of videos. I just know that she's, like, she doesn't fit the, like, quote-unquote standard that most people
social
think
media
of.
wants to portray.
Yeah. And she's very, like, open about her body, and she's having her third kid now, and she's also open about that.
Oh my god, I'm actually so excited.
I am too.
Like, when I found out she was having another kid, I was like, damn, I wonder what she's gonna name this one.
I can't believe she named her kid Elvis.
Malibu Barbie.
She's so iconic.
Yeah, she really is. And I actually almost bought tickets to her Eras tour, but then I decided not to, but now they're more expensive. Now I kind of wish I did.
Yeah. It's Sunday, right?
Is it this recently? Oh, maybe it is.
It's Sunday. Or there is one Sunday at Foxwoods. Me and Sophia were gonna go, but...
I think the one I was looking at was, like, the Boston one, but Foxwoods sounds easier.
Yeah. What are your other questions? How much time do we have?
I actually have one more question.
Okay. This is gonna be a short podcast.
Yeah, all my episodes like 20 minutes long. So last question. What kind of advice, like, if you were to, like, obviously who knows who's gonna watch this now, but if you were to give advice to anyone, what would you tell them if they were, like, struggling with, like, the different ideals of, like, social media?
I think your best bet is to get off of it. You need to get away, and because even if you put your phone out for a second and look around, nobody looks like that. Unless you're in, like, the central part of, like, Los Angeles or something, nobody looks like that. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find the perfect person because everybody is different. We all look different, and there's no point in beating yourself down up here because you're perfect the way you are. That's how you were made. Like, there's nothing to change.
Yeah. I definitely think, like, especially now, because there's, like, so many, like, influencers that are trying to, like, change that idea of, like, the perfect body or, like, the perfect life. Like, maybe even, like, try to, like, block those people on, like, Instagram,
TikTok. I think that's very healthy to do.
And then, like, follow the people who, like, promote the, like Spencer Barbosa. I love that she promotes her body positivity. And she actually recently just, like, said that she's 22 and she got shingles. Which is, like, definitely, like...
What is that? Like, it's a skin, like...
Yeah.
Something?
I'm not quite sure, but, like...
I don't fully know what it is.
Yeah. But, like, people who promote, like, you know, the not perfect things in life. Yeah. And it's okay.
I saw this thing on Pinterest that it was, like, some quote of something, and it said comparison will kill you. And I think in relation to everything on social media, that applies. Whether you're comparing to, like, the cleanliness of your house or your skincare routine or your body or your family life, something like that, comparison's gonna kill you, basically. Like, there's no need. Everybody's different no matter what. And it's just gonna make your mental health worse as you go on.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, is that it?
I think
that's all we have to talk about today.
Period.
Oh, well, thanks, Sid, for coming on the pod.
Of course, it was fun.
Yes, it was. And maybe I'll try to post a little more. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of the Clear Mind Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below to stay tuned for any future and upcoming videos. Love you so much. Bye. Mwah.